In this lesson, I'll be showing you how to add speaker notes to the slides within your presentation, notes that you can print out and refer to during your presentation. There are two different options for how you may go about adding notes to the slides within your presentation. The first is to use the notes area located below the slide while working in the normal view. The presentation that you currently see on the screen is being viewed in the normal view. And if you'll notice, just below the slide area is a small panel with the words "Click to add notes." However, if you're going to use this particular area to add your speaker notes, the first thing I would recommend that you do is increase the height of this particular panel. Notice as I place my mouse pointer on the bar across the top of this panel just before the slide area begins, by clicking and dragging up, I can increase the area in which I can utilize for adding my speaker notes. At this point, I can simply click to begin adding the speaker notes for the particular slide that I have selected, at this time slide number 2. One possible suggestion is to copy and paste text from your slide and then add additional notes to that text as it relates to each bullet point during your presentation. I'll demonstrate this technique now by selecting the text within the active slide, right-clicking within the selected area, and then copying the text, at which point I will now right-click in the lower part of the window where the notes area is located, and now paste the text in which I've copied. Using the scroll bar located at the far right of the notes pane, I'll scroll up so you can see the first part of the text in which I've copied, in which I can now begin adding additional notes to so that I may reference these notes during the slideshow. Keep in mind as well that the text within the notes area can be formatted, so that I may select all the text once again in the notes area, perhaps make the font size a little smaller, as this text does not technically need to be the same size as it was within the slide. And I may even go so far as to add bullet points to the text, as once again I'll demonstrate by highlighting the text within the notes area and then clicking the bullets button located here in the paragraph group of the home ribbon. At this point, I can begin adding additional notes that I may want to refer to during my slideshow. For example, I may want to add a note after the reference to command tabs to tell my audience that command tabs are tabs that are always present within the ribbon, as opposed to contextual tabs, which are tabs within Office 2011 that will only appear when they are needed while working with specific tools or features within the Office 2011 applications. Now, while the area located below the slides while working in the normal view is one way to add speaker notes to your selected slides, yet another way is to utilize a view known as the Notes page view, available from the View tab of the PowerPoint 2011 ribbon. Here, as I click on the View tab, located towards the left side of this ribbon, I can click on the button labeled Notes Page to switch to a view that is dedicated to the notes of your particular slides. And you will typically find that upon entering this Notes Page view, the zoom level is a little bit too low to actually view the text within your slide. So therefore, it is recommended that you use the zoom lever in the lower right corner of your screen to increase the zoom level that will make it a bit easier to read the text within this Notes Page view. And while working in the Notes page view, you can use the double arrowed buttons located at the bottom of the vertical scroll bar to go from one slide to another, where you will find that the double arrows pointing downward will take you to the next slide, while the double arrows pointing upward will take you to a previous slide. You may also use the page up or page down buttons located on your keyboard to navigate from one slide to another. And for those of you who plan on printing out your speaker notes, you may be interested in looking at the Notes Master, which is a master slide for speaker notes, so that any formatting, graphics, or information that you add to the Notes Master will appear on all printed pages of your notes. Once you've completed working with the Notes Master, click the Close Master View button located to the right of the Notes Master ribbon. Now, the next follow-up action that may be of interest to you is how to print out your speaker notes. This is a topic that we will cover in the next lesson.
You can click on the video to continue.